Have you ever looked at something and thought it was beyond repair? An old chair missing a leg, a shattered vase, a torn book, things that most people would throw away. But what if the value of something wasn't in how perfect it looked, but in what it could become? Luna has spent years restoring antique furniture, breathing new life into pieces that others had discarded. She could take a weathered, splintered chair and turn it into a masterpiece. But when it came to her own life, she struggled to see her worth. Luna worked in a small restoration shop, tucked away on a quiet street. It was her safe place, a world where she could focus on sanding, carving, and polishing. But outside of that space, she felt invisible. Her younger sister, Isabella, was a lawyer, confident and outspoken. Her older brother, Martin, was an architect, designing buildings that would stand for generations. And then there was Luna, covered in sawdust, fixing things no one seemed to care about. During a family dinner, her father beamed at Isabella's promotion and Martin's latest project. Then he turned to Luna. "And you, still fixing old furniture?" he asked with a small chuckle. Luna forced a smile. "Yeah, still restoring." Her mother patted her hand. "It's nice that you have a hobby, dear." A hobby? That word stung more than Luna wanted to admit. One evening, a man named Mark walked into the shop. He placed a small wooden box on the counter. "This belonged to my grandfather. It was once a beautiful jewelry box, but now," he sighed, "the wood was cracked, the hinges rusted, and the carvings barely visible." Luna examined it carefully. "I can restore it," she said confidently. Mark hesitated. "Are you sure? It's probably worthless now." Luna looked him in the eye. "It's only worthless if we give up on it." She worked on that box for weeks, carefully filling the cracks, reinforcing the structure, and restoring the intricate designs. As she worked, she thought about her own life. Had she let other people's opinions make her feel worthless? Had she believed she was beyond repair? When Mark returned, Luna held out the box. His eyes widened. This is incredible," his voice wavered. "It looks just like it did when my grandfather first gave it to me." He clutched the box, tears forming in his eyes. "Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me." Luna felt something shift inside her. Maybe her work wasn't flashy, but it mattered. It held meaning. It brought things and people back to life. One evening, Martin stopped by her shop. "I have a client who's looking for custom furniture restoration for their new hotel," he said, flipping through his phone. "I told them about you." Luna blinked. "Wait, you did?" Martin nodded. "Of course. You're the best at what you do." For the first time, Luna saw herself differently. not as someone who was just fixing old furniture, but as someone who transformed the forgotten into something extraordinary. Have you ever felt like you don't measure up? That you're not as valuable as those around you? Luna's story reminds us that worth isn't measured by comparison. It's found in the impact we make. You are valuable, no matter what others say. Together, let's move from doubt to power, one story at a time.